A lot of us have a very clean heart. We carry people along. We see people like the way God sees them, but people don't want you to see them that way. I think that most of us do this, and it is high time we reevaluate the reason why we do it. Sometimes when we have plans of what we want to do, we can get a little bit carried away. We are overjoyed and we want to share the whole plans with the whole world. What we need to know is that the way we see the world is not the way the world sees us, because sometimes we discuss our plans with some people that are ready to take over that plans away from you. Sometimes they may look like your friends. Sometimes they may even look like your family, people that you can't even expect that they can do and undo with you. So that is why sometimes it is very, very important that you keep your plans to yourself. I know we feel that sharing your plans will get you validations. Sharing your plans will get you more excited, and it will help people to have one or two opinions about how that plans should go. I know that is sometimes our main reason why we overshare, main reason why we do what we do. But I want you to know that people don't reason the way we reason, and that's the reason why we have to learn to not overshare most of the things that we want to implement, especially our plans, ideas, and so on. A lot of times when you share your ideas with people, you may end up not carrying out the ideas. And this is based on experience, talking from my own point of view, because I could remember a lot of times when I have some things to do, like I have a very great plans, and these are things that I know it will benefit a lot of people, and I get overjoyed and I start sharing with one or two people just to get validation and just to get advice from them on how to go about our plans. But I always find out at the end of the day that it no longer becomes interesting to me, because I feel that I've overshared. I don't know why that happens. It is not one, it is not two. This is something that usually happens consistently. When I overshare, when I tell people, I end up not getting excited. The enthusiasm is not there anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I just feel like it's no more a plan. Everybody already know this, and I end up not doing it. It's very important for you to know that it is not every time that you have to share your plans. Sometimes your plans are best kept to yourself. You need to evaluate the kind of people that you're sharing your ideas with, you're sharing your plans with, because these days a lot of people cannot wait to have your ideas. When you overshare your plans, you may not even know who you are talking to. Some people cannot wait to use your plans to catapult their own goal. Some people are very, very good in pretending, like they will pretend like they are on your side, that you can always confide in them. Sometimes they may even act as your mentor, but immediately you tell them your plans, the next thing you find out is that you start seeing them going about their plans. So that is why it is very important that we keep our ideas to ourselves. Why do we have papers and pen, and why do we have pads where you can just share your ideas, just jot down your ideas? Like, you have this urge of telling people, you're so overjoyed that you want people to know, the world to know what you're up to. So you can actually just record down your voice note, record it down, and that is even much better, because you can always go back, right, to hear your voice note and probably make some corrections, some adjustments that you need to hear from people. And sometimes you can also write them down, go back to it, and to make some corrections, to make some adjustments. It's not every time that we have to always overshare. People are not the way we see them. Most of us have a very pure heart. A lot of us have a very clean heart. We carry people along. We see people like the way God sees them, but people don't want you to see them that way. Some people want to be treated some kind of way. We all know that. And some people are just naturally very, very genuine. They're very, very kind. Those people are very hard to come by. So that's the reason why you have to reevaluate the kind of people that you're sharing your plans with. Nobody wants to hear your plans, because we all have one thing or the other that we want to do, so nobody really wants to hear your plans. But if you have to share your plans, be careful of who you share your plans with. Some people cannot wait to steal your ideas away from you. At least you're not going to come and probably give them a paper to sign just because you want to share your plans with them. You're not going to tell them, okay, don't tell this, don't tell that. Immediately you tell them that is when they will definitely go and be sharing it with other people. So because of that, we have to be very careful and caution ourselves on who we share our plans with. Number one, when you overshare your plans, you may end up not doing it. And number two is when you share your plans with people, they may end up using that plan, going ahead of you. And number three is sometimes you have to be careful because some people are dream killers. Yes, some people are dream killers. That is it for sure. There's some people that when you tell them your plans, it is as good as not even telling them. Immediately you tell them, they'll start giving you one or two reasons why that plans will not work. They start telling you, why do you think this will work? Somebody else has done it before, blah blah blah. You don't even have the resources, you don't do this, you don't do that, and immediately you start hearing that there's a way it kills your morale. The zeal to carry out that plan starts dying, and that is not a good thing. Some people are just dream killers. They wouldn't give you the best advice. A lot of times these people in your life, but because you are just too carried away, you just want to share with whoever is available to share it with. So you just go on and share it with these people, and at the end of the day, you don't get the best validation, the best advice, or the best opinion that you are expecting from them. So what is the essence of even sharing it with them in the first place? There isn't any reasons why you should be sharing it with them, because one, they are not going to add to your ideas or your plans. Two, they are not going to give you any moral support. So why, for heaven's sake, are you even sharing it with them? You already know that they're going to kill your dreams. You already know that they're going to kill your plans. They're going to make it look like you are too small to dream the kind of dreams that you have. That is who they are. They are dream killer. That is how they have been designed, and that is not a good thing. That is not a good attribute for someone, And sometimes these people are very pretentious. What they do is to make you feel like you are too small to achieve these dreams. They make you feel like these plans cannot be implemented. A lot of people have done it before. They know that if you implement their plans, it is definitely going to work. So they may be even scared that if you use these plans, it's going to change your life and probably forget them. And that is a very bad thing to do. If they will not support you or give you moral support, there is no reason why you should be oversharing your plans with them. So avoid this kind of people, because they are everywhere and they are dream killers and they do it for fun. Like to them, it's normal. Like it's a normal thing for them to do. They don't find it offensive when they are doing it. They are just dream killers. And some of them do this because they know that these ideas or this plan is going to make you become something great. So they want to kill their plans. They want to kill their ideas. And the only way they can kill it is by making you feel that ideas is nothing. Making you feel like you can't achieve it. Making you feel like somebody else has done it before. Making you feel like nothing good can come out of it. So you have to be very careful who you share your ideas with. What are your ideas? What are your plans? If they are so great that you have to involve people, of course, sometimes you can choose the people to share all those things with. How do you share these ideas so that you can get moral support or opinions from people that they can help you know if the plans or the ideas are valid? These are the reasons why we share all these things. Apart from the fact that you are overjoyed, you are excited and you just want to share. Even though you have a plans and you want to share it with these people, you may just share the tips. Like you don't have to open up everything. You don't have to tell them everything, how you want to go about it, what you're going to do about it, eventually what you're going to get, the success, blah, 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 all these things. You don't have to share it with them. Just give them a hint and probably get just one or two things that you need to get from them. And you don't need to go about telling everybody. You have to be careful. I know it may look like you're just being yourself. It may look like there's nothing to share with everyone. That is you. You don't know of any other person. So you have to be very careful, because that can actually kill your dreams totally. So you don't have to share everything. In fact, sometimes do your trial and error first of all. At least that's who are the people that you can share your ideas with. Yes, there's some people that you can still share your plans, your ideas with, that will still give you the right validations or the right opinions or the right advice that you're yearning for. And that's the reason why you need to know some kind of people that are ready to listen to you. They can be your spiritual guidance, they can be your mentor, they can be people that you can confide in. And before you can say that you can confide in these people, they must have probably established some kind of relationship with you, to an extent that you can trust them, and you know that these people are people that you can talk to and will give you the best advice, or probably they've been giving you best advice. They've been giving you advice on a normal day and it's been working. So these kind of people are people that you can still vouch for and share your plans with them. But still, it's not everything that you have to let people know, because we all have one thing or the other that we are dealing with. Some people just want to steal your ideas. I'm telling you, some people just want to steal your plans, because it's not everyone that think like you. Some people are shallow-minded, they don't think. They don't have time to think. They don't have time to think deep. But what they do is use other people's ideas. They implement other people's ideas. They steal people's ideas. We've heard of a lot of people like that. So regardless of the fact that they are your mentors, regardless of the fact that they are your guidance, whoever they are in your life, whatever the position, does not warrant you to share everything with them. Still leave some things in private, you understand? So that helps. So that at the end of the day, it will help you to still have this zeal, to want to do it. I'm sure that a lot of people have this same experience, when you share, at the end of the day, you don't end up doing it. It becomes like every other plan, every other idea. So avoid that by not oversharing. Not everyone must know what you're up to. Now, what you need to know is that the universe itself is mysterious, and the universe likes mysterious people. This life is full of mystery. Why did I say that? The universe does not like when you overshare. When you're ready, the universe will be ready for you. That is how the universe works. When you're ready, the universe will be ready for you. When you are not ready, stop oversharing. Sometimes you don't really need validation. Along the line, as you're implementing that plans, you will learn one or two things. It is okay to fail at some point, of course. You'll not always get it. You'll not always be perfect in the first instance, and that is okay. Because, when you fail at some point, you will not want to make that same mistake again. You will want to do better. Don't say because I have a plan, I want people to know so that I don't make some blah blah mistakes. Learn to make mistakes. On your way up, you would learn, you will unlearn, and you will get better. But when you're ready, the universe open the door for you. So sometimes leave some things in private. Don't let people always know what you are up to. I think it also applies to every areas of our lives. It is not everything that everyone must know. They mustn't know everything about you. They mustn't know what you are up to. The same thing goes to your plans. They mustn't know all your plans. They mustn't know what you are about to do and everything, because it kills your vibe. It kills your morale. It can kill your plans. People would probably make you feel like you're daydreaming. People can do that. They will make you feel like you're daydreaming or you're too small for that plans. Some people even tell you that these plans you're talking about, do you know people that have done it? You're too small. They will give you so much reasons not to implement that plan. They will give you so much reasons to feel that you are just daydreaming. So it is very important to keep some things to yourself. Stop oversharing. If you want your plans to work, a lot of us don't involve God in all that we do. If you need to share, remember that you have a creator, you have a source. Sometimes go on your knees, let God be the first person to know what you are up to. There's a way the universe works, God is the owner of the universe. He sends messages, He sends some ideas, He sends some things to your mind, to your heart, things that you should do. Sometimes we think that God is so spiritual, because we can't see Him, then He doesn't listen, or He wouldn't give us ideas, He wouldn't give us advice. No, things don't work that way. When you involve God in all that you do, God, in fact, the most important thing is involving Him first. Sometimes we run to people when we're supposed to be running to God. When you involve God in your plans in the earlier stage, it helps you to know what to do. It gives you this discernment on how to go about it, who to be involved with, when it comes to these plans, who to get yourself involved with, and how these plans are going to be implemented. It may look like I'm just saying it, but try it first of all, and you will see that it actually works. Sometimes we forget our source, just like we telling our father everything, we telling our parents everything. The same thing goes to God. God should be our greatest mentor. If you think that because he's a spiritual God means that he doesn't have anything or any ideas about business, you may be making a lot of mistakes, because God is the orator, is the owner, is the founder of business. That he has always been in the business industry. He created human beings, money that we spend today, the business that we're doing today, blah blah blah, everything was created by God. We just actually formulated it, but everything was created by God, because we are the dominant on earth. Everything on earth belongs to us and depend on us for formation. I guess I'm making point. So sometimes we need to involve God in all that we do. It is very important, and God have a way of sending the right people into our lives, the people that will listen to us, the people that will give us the right moral support that we're looking for, and the people that will even give us the resources that we need to implement our plans. Trust me, it actually works. I know you are very overjoyed at the moment and you want to go and overshare your plans. You don't want to have a plan and at the end of the day, you're already feeling some kind of way, like, okay, maybe it's not validated enough, maybe it's not valid enough, or maybe it's not gonna yield what you already think.